This is coming from EFM, the Resource Center for All Conversations on Entrepreneurship in Action. My name is Yuan and welcome to COLLAB. And this time we are collaborating with Open Connectivity Foundation, OCF, which is a standards organization that develops application layer IoT protocols based on the universally supported IP using strong open standards. Now, OCF is published as an ISO IEC spec, and there is a comprehensive certification program in place. Today, we are speaking with C S Bhargava, Education Chair of OCF India Forum, also an architect of IoT connectivity at Samsung R&D Institute in India. Welcome, Mr. Bhargava.
Thank you, Ian. How are you doing?
We're all doing well. We're all doing well despite the lockdown. Great. Let's very quickly talk about the OCF India Forum. Tell us what it's going to be about, tell us when, and tell us how we can participate.
OCF India Forum started its journey in January 2019. So with members from the prominent companies like Samsung India, Intel India, and L&T Infotech, and of course NASCOM, so which is one of the huge trade associations in India. Okay, and along with 30 plus SMEs. Okay. So Dr. Aloknath De, who is CTO of Samsung Research India, is chairing the OCF India Forum, and Mr. Sudhanshu Mittal, who is the director of NASCOM IoT Center of Excellence. He is the president of the OCF India Forum, and I have been convening OCF India engagements since past couple of years. Okay, and what we do, we built OCF awareness in India through University Connect events and developer workshops, and demonstrated the OCF products through various forums. Okay, and apart from that, like we had recently some University Connects exclusively to meet the university students and the university professors, just to build OCF awareness among the universities. So apart from what we do with what we do for SMEs, okay, and just to take an example, like so a lot of forums, like we used IoT India Expo and IoT India Congress and Smart Home Expo and various open source events to just increase the OCF awareness in India. Okay. So I would say even 2 years past OCF India Forum was formally announced. So we have been demonstrating products through various forums in India. Okay, so that's briefly about the OCF India Forum. Yeah.
When can we expect this year's OCF India Forum?
So typically we have OCF India Day, like wherein we connect to various SMEs, and we just have a tech talks on various technologies, like how the OCF security is and how it solves various use cases for smart homes, or maybe sometimes we have the hands-on how we are going to use IoTVT and IoTVT Lite to build products. And we have the conversation or maybe panel discussions, like the recently we had how OCF helps to build smart homes and smart buildings in India. So last year we had a panel discussion. So that's how we connect to SMEs.
So really, the OCF India Forum, if I can understand it correctly, is a year-long engagement with the various different stakeholders, and you do various different activities to engage with different people, especially when it comes to OCF awareness. So let's understand from your perspective the strength of OCF and also the need of understanding OCF and getting the OCF standards.
Okay, so the strength of OCF, as like Bruno also mentioned, so basically it's a complete standard. Starting from OCF is the kind of starting from standards and from open source and the comprehensive certification package, and for various types of connections, like a device to device and device to cloud and cloud to cloud for that matter. Recently OCF introduced universal UCI, right? One universal connect interface. Okay, so wherein two different clouds can talk to each other on a similar language. So that's the basic strength of OCF. Basically, it's a complete package, all the use cases, and it supports the various device types, I mean, and various resources and various use cases wherein one can build customer-centric products for using OCF. Okay, so and when it comes to security, it guarantees the end-to-end security over wire. I mean, for example, the major the standard bodies, the major like NIST. So OCF mapped all these security specifications with the security requirements, which are mandated in various countries by various security organizations. So that's the strength of OCF.
Wow. And how long have you been and Samsung have been a part of this entire OCF network? Is it like you join OCF India Forum and you are naturally part of the world's OCF group, or how does it work?
So OCF, yeah, as you know, Samsung is the one of the prominent members in OCF, and Samsung is one of the founding members of OIC, which was Open Interconnect earlier. Now it's called OCF. So after merging with Allgiant and UPnP, OIC transformed into OCF. So like maybe past 5 years, we have been working in OCF, and maybe for OCF India, for that matter, we started in 2019 January. Even before that, also we were engaged with OCF through Convergence India Forum. So it's a long journey. Yeah, it's a long journey. I've been with OCF past 5 years, you can say.
And in terms of cost, do you think it is definitely a lot more cost effective for the company to be a part of OCF? And also how OCF is able to help the companies actually achieve international standards? What kind of benefits that will bring in terms of when you're a company that is with standards from OCF? What kind of benefits does that bring to your company and your business, for example?
Okay. Yeah, it's a good question, actually. The cost effectiveness is very important for any business, like, for example, especially for SMEs and startup companies. Okay. So for that matter, when it comes to OCF, OCF has various membership levels, like Bruno mentioned in his previous interview, like adapter membership, where you don't have to pay anything to the OCF organization, right? You can freely access the standard, and you can use the open source, and you can build the products. Okay, so you don't have to pay any annual fee to the OCF. Okay, now when you wanted to do more with OCF, for example, you wanted to participate in the standard development, or maybe you wanted to influence the organization, you want the right to vote for any standard approval. I wanted to approve this thing, you wanted to vote it. There are various various membership levels, like gold, platinum, and diamond. But for SMEs, I think the adapter membership really helps to build OCF products with low cost. Okay, and for that matter, the OCF provides the reference implementation for cloud as well as the device, right? So one can deploy their own cloud, OCF cloud, in any network platform, in any cloud platform they like. So OCF has end-to-end offering for the SMEs. That's how I would say it's very cost effective to build the products with OCF.
And so what are some of the additional strength, for example, for any company to be able to say that, oh, I'm a part of OCF? What are some of the strength that they can actually already shout out to their immediate stakeholders in their ecosystem, for example? Maybe you can expand on that.
Okay, so when it comes to strength of OCF, so as I explained, the OCF has the offerings, end-to-end offerings, be it a standard, be it an open source, or be it comprehensive certification package, or so now when it comes to OCF standards, if you see, like, be it the security standards or device specifications or resource specifications or cloud to cloud specification or device to cloud specification, it has complete set of standards. I mean, I would say OCF covers everything related to IoT, everything related to IoT. And OCF has two reference implementations. One is IoTVT and one is IoTVT Lite, because when you say device types, right? So there can be resourceful devices, like for example, TV and refrigerator, and there can be constrained devices, right? So the requirement, the memory requirement, the resource requirement of these two types of devices are different, right? For that matter, for the therefore OCF has two different implementations. One is IoTVT Lite, which is meant for constrained devices, IoTVT, which is meant for the resourceful devices. Okay. And when it comes to the deployment, there are various means like device to device, device to cloud, and cloud to cloud, right? So for that matter, OCF has the specification and the open source and semantics in place, so that you can connect two devices, either through device to device, or you can connect through cloud, or if you are using different protocols, so you can connect these two devices using OCF Universal Cloud Interface. So that's where OCF is very best for smart homes and smart buildings especially.
So how can one person or one company learn more about OCF India Forum? Is there a site that they can go to? Is there a person that they can speak to? And how accessible are you guys?
Okay. So yeah, we have a OCF India portal. So when you drop at the openconnectivity.org, so we have a OCF India portal. You can always go there and see our engagements. I mean, what is the purpose of OCF India Forum and what we do, and other contact details. How can you reach out to us? Okay, that's one way of knowing about OCF India Forum. And the other way is whenever we do these developer events. So we publish it in LinkedIn and various social media forums, where you can join the event and just you can listen to the tech talks, and probably you can engage with people, like maybe you can participate in the discussions. It's a two-way conversation. You can know more about OCF and OCF India Forum as well.
Wow, it sounds exciting, and I think since that this is an important and integral part of the IoT business and IoT industry, I think as many people need to be a part of this as possible. And I think Mr. Bhargava kept mentioning about how Bruno's podcast with us, EFM, has been very helpful in terms of giving all the information. So we will also put the link so that you could also click on that and check out that particular podcast if you haven't. Thank you very much, Mr. Bhargava. And I really urge everyone who's tuned in. Obviously, this is an important topic to you. And I do say that you should become a part of OCF, even if it's just participating in one of their engagement activities, to understand OCF standards better. Because only with this kind of standards do we uplift and bring the IoT industry to a completely new level. Thank you very much, Mr. Bhargava. We'll see you again.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Have a good day.